Hi babies, welcome back to my channel. For today I'm going to be doing a Rapunzel inspired look today. So I already have some tape on the side of my eye so I could get a sharp clean edge. I'm just going to be taking the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to be using that purple shade in the top corner, and I'm just going to start working that into my crease with a big fluffy brush from Morphe. I think this is the E27. I'm going to have all the brushes linked down below. For this look, I want it to be nice and smoked out with the purple because then I'm going to cut the crease. So I'm doing little circular motions and making sure I work that color and just build it up. Make sure you get the inner and outer corners because it needs to be really smoked out in order to cut the crease and so the purple can peek through. So now here I'm just building the color up more. I'm just grabbing a little bit more and just making sure it's really dark to my liking. I've been doing a lot of more voiceovers because my house be really loud and I just be getting lit with my music. As you guys can see, I just be singing all the time. Now I'm just going to be taking the more darker shade from the same palette, and I'm just going to be using a more detailed pointed brush, and this is again from Morphe. I don't know the name of it or the number of it, so I will have the brushes all linked down below. So I'm grabbing the purple and now I'm going to start making the crease a little bit more defined, and I'm just going to darken it up with that dark purple. And I'm just going to do the same thing from the outer to the inner and just make sure it's really smoked out with that dark purple. I came closer to the camera so you guys can see what I was doing. So as you guys can see, I'm going from the inner to the outer corner, and I'm making sure that color is really blended in with that other purple shade. And then in the end, I end up going right back in with that brush from the beginning, the E27 brush, and I just make sure that it's really blended out with the purple from the first time. Now I'm going to be cutting the crease. I don't go all the way, I only go like midway, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10. I believe that shade is light, and I'm using a little paintbrush that I got from the craft store. I love this brush. This brush does a really good job at defining like the edges and like whatever you need. This is the perfect brush, especially to cut the crease, because it makes it so easy. Now I'm gonna go back in with that darker purple, and I'm just gonna start putting that on the outer corner so it can be nice and smoked out in the end. And I'm using the same pointed brush, the blending brush from Morphe. So I'm just grabbing that color and just packing it onto the inner corner. And I also put that towards where the crease part where the glitter is going to be at, so it could be a little bit more defined. So now I'm going to be using this little glitter eyeliner type of thing that I got from NYX. It's alright. It's not the best thing in the world, but it does what it does. But yeah, so now I put that and I make like a line starting from the inner corner, and I go all the way to where the dark purple will start coming in through. This glitter eyeliner does take a while to dry, so make sure it's fully dry before you finish opening your eye fully so it won't mess up. So now I'm going to use the Bright Vivid's eyeliner and from NYX, and I'm using the purple one, and I'm just going to do a little line. I'm not going to do a really dramatic thing because I'm going to do an eyeliner that's basically fading. So it's going to start from purple and then start fading towards where the concealer color. Now I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm just going to start doing like a wing at the outer corner, and I'm using concealer, and then I'm going to fade that into the purple liner that we did earlier. And then I start mixing both of them together, and it just like does a really nice gradient. So it could look like it's fading out. That's why the tape is there, and it's perfect because it helps you do that nice sharp crisp for the eyeliner part as you're working and trying to get that color to be faded. Now I'm going to be using these Mandy lashes, and I do have a discount code for them. I will have it linked down below if you guys are interested. Eyelashes go with every look. Like, they're really dramatic. That's why I love them. But yeah, but they also have a thick band, so that's like one thing I'm not a big fan of. But they do justice, so I'm just going to pop those eyelashes on, and then going to start going back to doing my face off camera. I do have an updated current foundation routine. I will link it down below as well. So now I'm going back in with the first purple shade, and I'm just going to smoke out my bottom lash line with that purple shade. And I'm just using that big fluffy brush to do that. I'm going to go in with some white eyeliner, and I'm just going to put down my waterline. I didn't want nothing to be really dark. I wanted everything to be nice and bright and pop. So I thought white would bring out my eyes a lot more and open them up a little bit. So then after that, I'm just going to be doing my lips. So I went ahead and I'm going to mix 2 shades together from the lipsticks. I'm going to use Stripped from Anastasia, and then I'm going to use Chili Chili by Colourpop. These 2 shades together make like the perfect nude color. So they've been my go-to lately. So I put first Stripped, and then I put it like a little bit on the center of my lip of Chili Chili, and I mix it with a makeup brush, well basically a lip brush, and then I mix both of them together, and it makes like the perfect nude color. And that's the final look for the inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.